What up, what up, what up? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Madden 25 franchise game. Today we are going up against the Falcons. And the Falcons actually have a really good team. Surprising that their record is what it is. You know, started out the year 2-4. So we're definitely trying to go on ahead and put another loss. Go ahead and tack one more in that column for your boy one time, please. So they have, good quarterback. They got Nick Foles. Not doing too great. 4 interceptions, 4 TDs, a little over 1,000 yards. They have AJ Green. They have Arian Foster. They have Anquan Bolden. They have a very, very good offense, man. So definitely just a lot of weapons to worry about, especially trying to deal with AJ Green and Arian Foster in the backfield. Right here, we do catch a break, man. They Nick Foles sheds a sack in the backfield, tosses it up for a touchdown, but thankfully it gets called back due to holding. So one of the few times where something actually goes my way, like a huge break like that, negating a touchdown due to a hold. So that right there was big. So, same drive right there. Oh, look at Pat Willis bringing the lumber. That right there was such a huge hit. Gotta love having Pat Willis just right up that middle, man. Just wishing somebody would cross that middle, though. As we get a sack right there on the left side with Elam. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at our defense, man, which I love. Love the defense, man. Good linebacking core, good front four, good young safeties, some good veterans at the quarterback position. Right here. Almost kind of made something happen, even though it's kind of far away, but you never know. You never know what all mattered. You know what I mean? They might get like 17 broken tackles. You never know. Just like how that punt just magically goes to the 1 yard line, right? So now I'm thinking to myself, all right, man, now we got to try and get some breathing room here. Very tight situation, man. We need some breathing room as we go ahead and take a look at our offensive starters right here. So I'm a little worried of running it because one, missed block or whatever. It's a safety. So try to do a quick pass, and we actually throw to the rookie Butler, which was huge, getting us the first down. Then we go to DeMarco, and man, with whoop, he's some dirt, son. Quick little double juke, man, with such blazing speed, man. He's definitely a good weapon to have. Right here, man, we go to the screen with Gronk and try to run somebody open, but of course the animation, you really get them. The defense, man, they got D-Ware, as you saw, man, who's definitely a monster on the front end. And they got Michael Huff, they got Champ Bailey, they got some ballers over there, man. 3rd and inches is a really quick play right here to Austin, which allows us to pick up the first down. Right, we back up and we look, and just really quick dump off the Murray, not too much open. So if we could go ahead and punch it in from here, that right there would be big. We go to the play action, well, look at that, we go over the middle, and we end up finding the rookie Butler. And he's, like I said, man, he's been doing such a huge part filling in for Amendola, to the point where I actually think I'm going to keep Butler once Amendola comes back, because he's just that useful. You know what I mean? He's got so many things to add to his arsenal. Besides his jumping ability, his spec catching ability, he's quick, he's fast, and he's just a big target. So Dez Bryant does come back the week after this. Amendola's 2 weeks away. So after this game, man, we do get Dez Bryant back, and then Amendola's 1 week away. So we're starting to get a little bit healthy. So if we can go on ahead and hopefully continue the winning streak that we've been on, adding Dez Bryant back to the lineup and Amendola is going to be big. So right here, you got to love when you get yourself a coverage sack right there. Everything was locked up. We called the cover 2 sink, and nothing was open for Nicholas to go on ahead and find. He finds Adrian Green right there, and he just gets the first down. And I'm thinking to myself, man, you got to be kidding me. How did we give that up? That sucked. So 3rd and go right here, man. As long as they don't get a touchdown, we'll force them to a field goal. That's exactly what happens, man. They end up tying the game up with the field goal on this kick right here. So it's like, okay, it could have been worse. We would definitely like to not have given up a score whatsoever. But, we'll take holding them to a field goal or a touchdown any day of the week. So here we go, back on offense. A little less than a minute remaining. We have a couple of timeouts, definitely enough time in Madden, right? We just step up in the pocket to find Butler, and you see me going his way a lot. He's definitely one of my favorite targets. So definitely trying to get the ball to him a lot. Look at Gronkowski right here. I make a huge mistake. I put him on an out route, and then I motion him out to give myself a little bit more room. And, if it's man-to-man, he's going to be my read. If it's zone, I'm looking for Moss or Butler. And wide open is Gronkowski, and I just hit the wrong button. It would have been wide open out route, and I for whatever reason, I thought Gronkowski was X, and I just hit the wrong button, and that right there sucked. Thankfully, they were unable to take advantage of that turnover. So we go into halftime, tie game. We're both really struggling offensively. A couple of turnovers, and definitely got to go on ahead and hopefully be able to score here. Get the lead and try it, because their offense is definitely tough to deal with all those weapons. They really haven't ran the ball too much, and you definitely don't want to get Arian Foster going. So right here, play action. I tried to just do a touch pass over the top to Gronkowski, thinking maybe Kaepernick was going to put just a little bit more touch on that. Unfortunately, no. We throw an interception. Oh man, next play. End up just throwing second and 3, not next play, but a couple of plays after. Have you seen Nick Foles? 149 yards, Kaepernick 0 touchdowns, 2 tight ends. Definitely not a good game for him so far. So hopefully we can have the same effect that we did last time they were in this situation. Hold them to a field goal. Right here, I believe we stopped Foster for 1 yard loss. So 3rd and 6, if we can stop here, that would be big. And Nick Foles throws it out of bounds. He definitely had some pressures going his way by Patrick Willis. So now we're down, 6-3 now. Like, okay, man, let's focus. Let's get the ball in the end zone, man. If not, worst case scenario, let's at least try to get this into field goal range to go on ahead and tie the game. Right there is holding. Don't even waste your legs, Tavon. Just dive down, get tackled. Holding puts us back at like the 7, I think, or something like that, the 8-yard line. Right there, man. Inside positioning by Butler, and we throw it to him really quickly. Like I said, man, he's becoming my new favorite target, man. That guy is just killing. Block, shed, sack right there. First and a second, right? Can we get some blocks? Right here, we just try to make it a manageable first down. Maybe get 5-10 yards of that. Look at my boy Murray coming through with the huge run. And then we go back to Murray on the other side, and we get and we get really close to a first down. So right here, 2nd and 2, man. Let's see if we can pick up this first down through the air. Come back. Oh, and Butler's so strong, though. He is so strong. I'm telling you, that man brushes his teeth with bacon strips. So much protein in and out of this man's body. Just catches a quick comeback route, and he just absolutely forearms the hell out of the defender and takes it into the end zone. And that right there was such a huge change of momentum, man. Just being able to score off of one play like that definitely just made me feel like the game was going our way after you get something like that. 3rd and 7, we send like a 7-man blitz, and thankfully Elam comes through off of the edge for a sack, forcing a punt. So that right there was big. Now we have another opportunity to hopefully score, and scoring so will put us up 2 possessions if we're able to get ourselves into the end zone. So here Kaepernick looking, he's going, just a really quick check down to Momo's first reception of the game since Butler has been coming, even though he drops the pass. Since Butler has been, look at this huge field goal, yo. This is why you're going ahead and getting Greg the leg, 62-yarders. And if our power was anything but all the way 100%, we would have missed that most likely. Thankfully, it was 100%. He ends up draining that. So, like I said, man, with just the big resurgence from Butler, the way he came through, and right there, a rare interception. He was like, "Thank you, come again, no of you, give it to me, baby." With the big plays of Butler, the way he's been playing, Momo has definitely been seeing less and less in this offense. And unfortunately, he's definitely going to get seen even less since Dez Bryant is coming back after this game. But, Momo is definitely still a good option. Somebody I definitely like to have on the field. There's somebody I go to, you break the Momo. You break the Momo glass in case of emergency. You know what I'm saying? When I need Momo is there. You know what I'm saying? 3rd and 1, man. 3rd and inch, excuse me. We don't take any chances. QB sneak. All we really need is a couple first downs, and this game is over. And of course, we got Gronkowski just screaming wide open, cutting across the field. Right now, they're wasting their timeout. So, we're already in field goal range, already guaranteeing ourselves a multiple possession lead. And then we just eat some darn sun. Really quick dump off to Gronkowski. I'm not sure where he stands in touchdowns for the year, but he's got to be like top 10. Like most of my touchdowns has gone to Gronk. He's definitely had a tremendous year. He definitely leads my team in, I think, receptions, yards, and touchdowns. So he's definitely been my go-to target. Lately it's been Butler, but Gronkowski throughout the year has just been dominant all year. So they still have a chance. It is going to take a little bit of a miracle. They only have 1 timeout, so they're going to need a touchdown and an onside. I believe the computer has done 5 onsides against me, and they've recovered 4 of them. So getting an onside against this GDS computer is not easy. It's 20% for me. right there, I went for the bat down. We missed it, but thankfully they don't get the reception. And then we just dive with Willis. We end up getting the sack. Last play of the game, we just chuck it up, see if we get a game-ending teabag, but unfortunately no. But nonetheless, we end up winning the game 20-6. Unfortunately for them, they didn't run the ball too much. And like I say, man, stopping the run on all Madden is extremely difficult. If they would have ran the ball a lot more, they would have been a force to be reckoned with, because Arian Foster is a monster. When you deal with the run on all Madden, is Pancake City. But, you know, I understand why they didn't run the ball that much, even though they got Arian Foster. You got A.J. Green, you got Nick Foles, you also have Anquan Bolden. Kind of makes you want to pass the ball. So we actually get a bye week. So our next game, we actually get back Des Bryant and Amendola, on top of Butler, who was killing Momo in Austin. So it should be an interesting game here. We're going up against the 1-7 Texans, excuse me. That game is out tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.